that close, she starts backing up. And as soon as she starts getting that close, until I'm ready to fight, I keep backing up. So that zone is a legitimate space that you have to fill. And if they get in there and they're not ready to fight, come on in there. Well, if they're not ready to fight, they just saved your job because they've closed the gap. And we were ready to fight. If I want to close this gap, and what we were talking about was that rear foot, I don't have much of a chance to close this gap right now because the only thing I can push off of is this knee. But if I turn this foot a little bit in, then I have the knee and the ankle, and that pushes off a little bit easier, doesn't it?
Yes,
Does that make sense? If I'm like this, can I kick with the front or the back leg? Because my weight is what?
Not effectively.
My weight's even. It's in the middle. So the shorter the stance, now I can more effectively use either leg. Which leg am I going to kick her with? The back leg, right? Can you see it? Which leg can I kick her with? The front. So if I have this really wide stance or long stance, I'm telegraphing which part of the body I'm going to kick her with, at least as far as kick. But if I shorten up my stance, then it's easier to disguise which foot I'm going to kick with, and I wouldn't make that obvious. You know, it's there or there. The important thing about fighting is making it smooth and eliminating all unnecessary movements. I saw a couple of techniques, a couple of you fighting here, where we're doing the jab and the reverse punch. Doing a jab from here is fine, but what happens when I do the reverse punch from here? I have to put it down first. So I wouldn't do that. I would have my hands going, getting ready, and my reverse punch would come from here, because that's what they see least. Are you gunshot now? Yeah. So if I want to throw this now, also I saw a couple of people doing this. They were doing the back knuckle from here. They're seeing all of this arm move. Even if you only move the arm first and then let it follow, the body follow, if you turn it up a little bit, this not only guards you better here, but now they see less of a movement. So when I want to strike, of course, what would be the other thing that I want to do? If I want to really hit her with my right hand, what should I do with my left hand? Fake. That's one of the most important things you can do. So shorter stance, be ready to cover the zone, fake with that one and hit him with that. And if you want to hit him with the left hand, what would I do with the right maybe?
Fake.
And covering the zone is so important. Everybody, get with partner, stand up.
Yes, sir.